already starting to come out here. You just put it as tight as you can to the skin, just because if you pull it in your hair, you like, ouch. All right, there's one right there, so every way, and then you just kind of pluck at it a little bit, and it's starting to come out. Okay. It's easier if you have nails, but it does work without it. Okay, let me get my demander just first. Just make sure I got it all up right. And this tends to mat for like all the dogs, unless you got like a lab. Okay, you can put the ear the opposite way. All right, see how it came out like that? There we go. Good boy. You just like, all right, whatever. Okay, we got that out. I thought I had one in there, but I forgot. Sometimes I'll leave one in just to show people if they're gonna train. Okay, so we got that one out, and his ears. The ears and tail on him seem to be a bit matted. So where did my thing? Let's do the tail. It should be good now. See if I missed any. Okay, and you can only do this if they're completely matted first. You can't just like go on it. If they got matty mats, they're gonna be spinning and saying, nope, that ain't happening. Let me actually get this tiny bit of spray on the tail. This helps too, but you probably don't have any at home. Okay, all right, close your eyes. I don't want to. It does miss slightly. Okay, bye. That helps demat it slightly. Okay. There we go. Good job. And your hand kind of follows with the tail so it doesn't pull on it as well. And that's just undercoat. Boy, he's a big boy. He didn't really mind too much except for his nails. He's just like, I don't know about this. Okay, so usually start at the top. This part usually I had to go down slightly just because this whole thing was just like big knot. But it gets that tight, you can't do anything about it. But the rest is really good. So let's pretend there's one like right here. Just put your finger as close to here as possible, and then like it would here. But if it's any tighter than your finger can go, you can't get it out with a demander, and you don't want to use a demander if you're not used to it because you can easily cut them. Just like that, and then it would go like that. But if you want to come back anytime, no problem. Just come back. I can show you again. Right. Or if someone else wants to be shown how to do it, if they do it at home and someone else does it. No, you have to stay up here though. And these guys, I usually do it from the butt area. There's the poopers here, just beyond that. And you can, they usually lift their leg for you, but let's put you on the table slightly more so you don't fall. All right, you can lift your leg. They can go a little bit higher, but I wouldn't go too much higher than that. And go all the way down, just like the other one. And then this one is the opposite. You can actually go like here and inside the leg and pick it up that way too.
Okay.
Also, or you can pick up your leg and then towards you. Just have it hug you, and the closer it's to your chest, the more they're gonna be stable.
Okay.
And this was gonna be short because it's so matted, but you can see now that it's not. And then if you want to do their feet, different than the other dog because he's bigger, you go like this or like this, just gently. And if they're unstable, some of the I have really old ones in here, I just go from the belly underneath and like this, because it's, and then you can kind of lean against you a little bit. It's a little bit different than the little ones because they're easier to move than these guys. These guys usually have more problems with standing and stuff. But yeah, other than that, let's see tail and the head. Let's do more head because sometimes they're like, no. You can hold it here. Some of them like it. He don't mind it. Just, it's real gentle. You got an eye boogie. I have to get it. Green eye boogie. It might be a slight infection in his eye, just because it's green like that.
Okay.
That one seems okay. I get a lot of that though. There we go. No poking in the eye. I just want to see. There we go. We don't want eye boogies. Okay. All right. You can hold this. It's usually tight. The top of the up. It's like the stop is here. So if you follow the stop, that's this part right here between their eyes. all the way back. You can kind of feel it. They'll go between the ears and up. If you go here, it's actually, I'll show you. This is how they do it in the shows and stuff like that. That's the most control you have of the dog. A lot of people don't do that, but put it up here, it's more control. And then you can just stick one finger to control, and then you can use your hand and pinky, whatever you need to just move his head slightly. Or if they're jerking or whatever, you just hold here. Or you can hold here, but I like this, it's more control. And then this was knotted, so we'll just show this side. You want to get the ear back, so you want to start, you can do this part first, and just work the way back like this. And then this part, you can, sometimes they get it if they don't like it sometimes, but they're doing really good, so you're good helpers, aren't you? And then this part was really knotted, so it's not now, but if it does, it's harder because you have to hold them with it, so just kind of, it was mostly like right here and up here, but back here wasn't yet. Back here I go slightly shorter. And then this part, I usually take head, ear, bring the ear forward, and then go from behind. You can switch if you want. We can do the other ear if you want, either way. But you bring the ear forward, and then you can get all this area. And if you go behind and over, you get semi-big hands. But you just hold the ear, and then you can get all this area, but be careful because there's like a little thing right here that can get caught. But yeah, like that, and down. And then of course you can do the other side. Come here. He's like, I'm done. Lady, I'm done. And you can go like this and move his head however you need. And just go down like that. And underneath is a little bit trickier. Sometimes they don't like this, but you can either hold this part up here or just up here and just go back, because this part usually is like all slobbery and naughty and gross. Like that. Good boy. Okay, let me think if there's anything else, and I'll actually have you do it too. It's just so you can, I'm hands-on, so if I do it, I'm gonna know better than if, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put you up just slightly. That's a little taller.